Hello, I'm Jashykins, and welcome to another vlog review. This time of The Walking Dead episode Remember. And one of the big things that has everyone talking about, Rick shaves his beard this episode. And, when Rev Resner, my fiance, told me he did that, I was like, okay, it's probably not going to be, as weird as he said. Might be a little weird, but, nothing I can't handle. And then I was like, holy fuck, I really did forget how he looked with a beard. Like, shit. I know you from somewhere. I just can't put a name to your face. It's like, he's had that beard for so fucking long. It's like, oh yeah, that's what it looks like when you shave that monster off. But I was joking with some people on the side saying, I would prefer Rick to always have his beard and, the beard to grow sentient. And, it's sentient. It probably has some world domination fixation, something. So yeah, that was a bigger thing than I thought what I was going to see. But I was like, now I can see what all the fuss is about. And for all of you people who didn't like Rick's awesome beard, hey, it's gone now. I like beards. Anyways, for the promo for next week's episode, it doesn't look like Alexandria's leader is all that trustworthy. And for those watching, no, I have not read the comics. No, I haven't. I feel bad for some insane fucking reason, but the promo for next week, she doesn't really seem that trustworthy. She says to one of the characters, if I do something for you, you do something for me. And it doesn't look like she's too fond of Daryl. And I can understand from a leader's perspective, you bringing in some new people and you have a Daryl and you're coming in, you'd be like, maybe not. But if we're going to go with the theory that she's, evil or bad or, somewhere in the gray, maybe she doesn't like people like Daryl, not just because they're dangerous, but because they're not being controlled. But of course, this leader turns out to be dangerous, not good. It'd be like, of course, Rick and gang can't go anywhere and actually be safe. I mean, Rick's whole speech while being recorded was like, hey, this, you have, us nowadays, we watch for weaknesses. We try to see the benefits of other people. Yeah. Might not be that good staying there, but who knows? It looks like Daryl might be chased after, but it could also be clever editing in that promo. So I'm going to hold off any final opinions of that scene until, I see the final episode, because, trailers lie. And one of the things about not really trusting Alexandria, Carol, a really fucking badass. We have watched her through the seasons become more of a fucking badass, become more of a person that's sort of okay with bending our morals a little bit to get job done. for better or worse. I mean, look at the flowers. She knew what had to be done. She didn't like it, but she was prepared in that moment to do it. And now in Alexandria, she's pretending to be this weakling. And I think some people think she's dumb for doing that. But if Alexandria isn't safe, it is better for you in that situation to be underestimated, for you not to be looked at or suspicious. If you seem so innocent, so unthreatening, people won't look at you. But if you're like Daryl, who seems to be probably going to be carefully monitored 24/7 for a while if he does stay there, and anything he does will be monitored. But Carol, she just seems like a normal part of the town. She's trying to fit in to stay safe, and sometimes fitting in can save your life until you can actually do something. But, if you're never able to get to the spot to do something, you're not, and living in the dangerous post-zombie apocalyptic world, it's fair to be underestimated, because if you're overestimated, you could be dead. And you won't know the whole situation. So yeah. Long story short, I'm probably, if I allow myself to continue, I'd probably spend like half an hour going, why Carol is awesome for doing this, and yeah. And my final thoughts for the Walking Dead episode, remember, it is, well, it wouldn't be necessarily action-packed. It does show the group's confusion of how to start to live normally. Can they live normally? So, it was very interesting in a character respect, and that's where the adventure came from. That's where the thrills came from. If you have any differing opinions, if I didn't mention something in this episode that you thought beyond important, if I messed something up, comment below so let me know. And I have been Jashykins, owner at jashykins.blogspot.com. If you go to my blog, you can see vlog reviews like this awesomeness. I am now also asking for guests for the next episode of Jash Talks, which will be about AIs, artificial intelligences. So if that interests you, go to my blog, look for that post, and I've just posted, so it should be at least on the front page. And look at the rules and see if you'd be a good fit, and I'd be happy to hear from you. And if you also go to my sidebar, if you also go to my blog, on the sidebar thingy, you can see my writing shop, where, hey, if you like my writing, you can have some of your very own. And if you see the cool dragon on the side, you can see the benefits and rules for naming it. Well, I don't have a dragon giveaway going on now. I like there to be a dragon picture on top of each post, and so if you draw dragons, or you have, or if you have a drawing of a dragon that you're extremely proud of, look on the sidebar thingy to see, the rules and benefits of submitting artwork for it. And if you're watching this on my blog, at the bottom of each post is an Amazon ad, and if you click on it and buy the product, thank you very much for helping to support me. And maybe I can pay my co-host one day. And if you're watching this on the YouTubes, there's a link in the description to donate your account. And if you donate your Twitter and or Facebook accounts to my campaign, thank you very, very much. And until next video, goodbye.